Aloha, my friends. This is Billy Wiggly coming at you live from the Ninth Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. How's everybody doing so far? It's a happy Monday. It's a Aloha Monday. It's a time to get ready to get ourselves some skills because every day is training day and every day is a perfect day to stay positive and exercise habit number 7 of the 7 habits of highly effective people. Sharpen the saw. Keep on learning. And now check. Woohoo! And look what we got right here. Looks like we got some colors. And some of you may be going, yeah, that's cool. I like that blue. And some of you be going, oh, wow, that's conditional formatting. So, yes, conditional formatting is a feature in Excel, is a tool in Excel. And anything that has to do with formatting is going to be located in your Home tab. So, let's take a look right over here at Excel. And here we see on our Home tab, in the home ribbon, that's where all the formatting options take place, right? So if we look a little closer under our styles group, we have what's called the conditional formatting tool. In conditional formatting, what it does is applies a format that we determine once a condition that we specify is met. So in this case, what I'm doing is I'm highlighting the yearly totals that are greater than 18,500. So anything greater than 18,500 is going to get that blue. You can pick whatever format you want. There's preset formats, and you can set your own formats, however you like to do it. There's tons of flexibility. And when I was teaching conditional formatting all across the country to thousands of people, I'd always get almost the same questions. As soon as I would teach this conditional formatting right here for highlight items greater than $18,500 for the yearly total, I would instantly get what question? You're probably thinking right now. That's right. Hey, Billy, how do we make it so it highlights the entire row? So every time there's a yearly total that's greater than 18,500, instead of just highlighting that column, why don't we do the entire row? Just like that, right there. So instead of having just the specific cells highlighted, why don't we do the entire row? So whenever the 18,500, greater than 18,500 condition is met in one of these cells, it's going to apply to the entire range of data. So you can get the entire row highlighted like we do in this case. So pay close attention. This is how we're going to do it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all the conditional formatting from this sheet. So easily what we do is we just go to conditional formatting, and there's a couple ways to do it. We can say, hey, clear rules from selected cells. Well, I didn't select any cells right now, so I'm just going to say clear rules from the entire sheet. Now, if you have multiple conditions and you just want to clear one specific condition, well, then you just select that area and clear that rule. Or you can just go to manage rules, and in manage rules, you just select the rule. You would see rules right in here, and then you just select the rule that you want to remove, and then you would just delete it. We'll come back and visit this in just a second. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and remove all clear rules from the entire sheet. It's gone. And so originally, I want to go ahead and select this entire column where I want to apply the conditional formatting. I could select the entire column in case I'm adding more data, but just to keep it simple right now, I'm just going to do it right here. And we want to highlight the yearly totals that are greater than 18,500. So we go to our Home tab, then we go to our Styles group, and in our Styles group, we select conditional formatting, and we can say highlight cells rules. Pay close attention to all these different rules that you can apply. Pretty cool. Conditional formatting. Make it pretty. Step number 4 of the 7 steps of highly effective people. So here we're going to say greater than, and it automatically applies a preset format. And I'm going to say format cells that are greater than 18,500. And we could choose any one of these formats light or green fill with dark green text. Or we can just go right ahead and say, yeah, give us a custom format. So for the custom format, what I want is I'm going to go with this blue right here. You can even pick patterns if you like. I mean, you can get as fancy as you want. And then I'm going to say okay, and then I'm going to say okay again, and there I have it, my custom format. But that's just applying it to one cell in that one column. I want the entire row highlighted. So make it easier to identify, hey, which one is the company, the first name, the last name that goes with all this data. So what we do is, let me just go right ahead with conditional formatting. Clear rules from the entire sheet. And I want you to notice something. When I applied this rule, I just applied it right here to this column. I'm going to apply the formatting to the entire range of data. However, the condition that's being met is going to be in this column right here. Ready for that? Great that this is a video. We can just rewind and plug in. What did he say? Rewind it. So I'm going to select this entire range of data right here that I want to apply conditional formatting to. I'm going to go to my conditional formatting tool. And this time, instead of just highlight cells rules, I'm going to create my own rule. Basically the same rule, just a little twist to it. So I'm going to go to new rule. So we go to our home tab, get you to the home ribbon where all your formatting options are, and your styles group, select conditional formatting, and we're going to go to new rule. And now here where the new rule is, now I can go right ahead and say, hey, look, I'm going to use a formula to determine which cells to format. And format values where this formula is true. So I'm going to select just one cell where I want to apply conditional formatting. Remember, we've selected the entire range of data, so the conditional formatting, this conditional formatting is applied to the entire range. Right now, it's saying format values where this formula is true. So let's finish the formula. Equals I2, okay? When I2 is greater than 18,500, okay? But now watch this. This is the key. Pay close attention. Listen up. What we've got right here, these arrows, these dollar signs that we see right here, those are called anchors. And that makes that cell reference absolute. That means it's not going anywhere. Now I'm going to introduce your friend in Excel, F4. Remember, F4 is your friend and F4 is to anchor. So now what I do is I just press F4 and I'm going to move the anchor around. Watch the dollar signs disappear. F4. Now only that row is anchored. That's it. Only that row is going to get conditional formatting. I press F4 again, and now the column, that column is going to get conditional formatting, but it's going to apply to the rows as well. And I press F4 again. Now the conditional formatting is going to go everywhere. And that's not what we want. We want F4 one time where it's right there. It's anchored the column and the row. No, we don't want that. We want to anchor just what's in that row. No, we want to anchor the column, but we want to apply the conditional formatting to the rows. So just the column, it's not going to move to any column. It's going to stay in that column, but it's going to apply to all the other rows. Not just anchored in I2, it's only anchored in I. The rows are going to keep moving. Now, let's go ahead and pick our format. We're going to go with this blue, zoom out, and say okay, okay, and boom, there we have it, just like that. So remember, the key was the anchor. F4 is your friend. And we anchored the column, but not the rows. So it moves up and down all the rows within this one column where that condition is of 18,500. There you have it, my friends, just like that. And remember, it's right now 7:17 a.m. in Las Vegas, Nevada, Pacific Standard Time. And at 8 a.m., 7:45 a.m. specifically, I will open the doors to our 7 Steps to Excel Success Basics live class series. So I encourage you to go to don'tgetmadgetskills.com. You don't even have to type 7 Steps Live. Just put in don'tgetmadgetskills.com, and it's going to take you right here to this page. And in this page right here, we've got 3 classes left. One coming up. I'm opening it up at 7:45 a.m. in just a few minutes. And at 8 a.m., I start teaching the heartbeat of Excel. So just go to don'tgetmadgetskills.com. Just click right here or click right here to book your spot. But what's this class about? What's the heartbeat of Excel? It's calculations, step 3 of the 7 steps of worksheet success. So here we have it, heartbeat of Excel. Click register now, and you'll be registered. If you don't already have an account set up, it's going to ask you to set up. It's simple. Just put in your name and your email address and pick a password, and that's it. And then keep on learning. Get yourself some skills. My friends, as always, I want y'all to know that I love you, and I want you to keep on learning. And remember, most of all, don't get mad. Come on now. Don't get mad. Get yourself some skills. Aloha.